Next week, many companies are planning for employees to return to work. While the Delta variant has pushed the date back for some companies, others are forging ahead, many issuing vaccine mandates. But how do these mandates work, and are there exceptions?
All right, here with what we need to know is Greg Gingrande, Chief People Officer for Ellucian. Greg, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so I mean, this is really the issue of our times. These corporations have been grappling with this for the past year and a half, and they've basically been able to punt with remote work in a lot of cases. But now it's sort of the rubber's hitting the road, the vaccines are out, one's FDA approved, and we got to get down to whether companies can indeed force employees to get vaccinated. And the answer is yes, correct?
Correct. There's a lot that employees should know. So they should know their rights. First of all, employers had the legal right to mandate the vaccine before the FDA officially approved the Pfizer vaccine. The EEOC, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, back in December said that due to the public health crisis, employers had the right to mandate the vaccine, even though it was only approved for emergency use. So yes, your employer can require that you get the vaccine in order to return to their workplace. Now, of course, there are exceptions.
Now, let's talk about the verification process, because it's a big issue. Verification means you're sharing some of your health records. That is protected by some major laws and dealing with that. So what can employers do? What are they not allowed to do when it comes to dealing with this?
Well, first, let me say, for anyone who's in law school right now, you should switch your discipline to employment law, because for the next 5 or 10 years, all of the laws are going to be subject to change, and this is going to resolve itself in courts. But in terms of what employers are allowed to ask for, asking for a vaccination card, proof of vaccination, is a medical record. There are HIPAA laws that govern how employers can treat that information. So it's a high bar for employers to keep those records when they ask for them, where they keep them. They have to keep them separate from other personnel type records, and then what they do with those records after they keep them, and then how often do they need to keep administering this record keeping? Because what does vaccination mean? Does it mean one and done? We're saying that the vaccinations, the science is saying that vaccinations you may have to get a booster shot. So they may have to continually keep these records. So employers are allowed to ask, employees must comply if that's the rule, but then employers have a whole set of obligations of what they need to do to keep those records separate.
Right, it gets even more complicated if there's unions involved, because we've seen the teachers union, and essentially it seems like the head of the union is all for the teachers getting vaccinated, but their objection is, but we do need to have negotiations over the terms of how that rolls out.
No union is ever going to just give up a term and condition of employment without trying to get something in exchange. So it is subject to bargaining, because if you are going to require a vaccination to continue working, that's a change in term and condition of employment. So that is subject to bargaining. It's important, though, that we also make sure all viewers know, employees know, there are exceptions. If you can claim a religious exemption under Title VII of the Civil Rights Act, where your religion doesn't allow you to get a vaccine, or if you have a medical disability that's covered under the Americans with Disabilities Act, and your doctor can certify that, you don't have to get the vaccine. And then the burden is on the employer to try to make a reasonable accommodation for you.
Now, you just spoke about some of those exemptions, and I looked up some of those things, and like how to get the religious exemption, you know, the medical exemption. They're all very different, especially for the religious exemption, and the wording is completely different. It's different for schools. It's different for employers. Why is this such a headache? I mean, in terms of employers having to deal with this and knowing what can I accept, what can I not accept?
Because the laws were written 40 and 50 years ago, and they never really contemplated something like this. And they are intentionally a little bit vague, because you can't really contemplate every possible scenario. So generally it's saying, hey, if you have a religious exemption, make that claim, and then the responsibility is on the employer to validate it, to accept it, challenge it, or if they accept it, make the accommodation. So the burden isn't on the employee. Same thing with the medical exemption. If you have a doctor note that says, hey, They have a condition. I don't recommend they get the vaccine. Now the ball is in the employer's court to deal with that. The law just isn't explicit enough to handle every possible scenario.
Right, and vaccines weren't this culture war issue until this year,
They aren't.
truthfully. So everything has changed so much. All right, Greg Gingardo, that is some good information. We appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.